Hey everybody, welcome to the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
And we still got our good buddy Dalton Good with us. How you doing, brother?
Good like my last name. What's going on?
Good to hear, buddy. You ready for some racing in Vegas?
I actually am, man. I love Las Vegas. I gotta say, this is probably one of the most underrated tracks on the schedule. This track gets like so much disrespect that it really shouldn't. I just like how it's a 2-lane racetrack. You get lots of opportunities to pass. We had some great races there back a couple years, especially in the fall. But yeah, Las Vegas is one of my favorite tracks. I went to Las Vegas last year, not for a race, but for a wedding, and probably the best city I've ever visited. And this track will be my next new track to visit after Nashville. I want to go to a race here so bad. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend.
I
Definitely,
have to 100% agree there too. Like so much unnecessary hate for a track that I think, with how bad some of the 1.5 mile tracks can be, this one puts on a pretty good race every once in a while. So
Yes, it does. All right, guys, before we get into the show, make sure to check out our merchandise designed by Dalton Good himself. You can check that out on spreadshirt.com. We'll have the link below for that. So, guys, let's get into our Vegas preview. We're going to start off the weekend with the Truck Series. It's the Bucked Up 200. It's a 201-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 30 laps each, and the final stage is 74 for a total of 134 laps. Last year's winners were Kyle Busch in the spring and Austin Hill in the fall. Most driver wins is Kyle Busch. He's got 3 here. Most wins by a team is KBM with 4, and most wins by a manufacturer is tied with Chevy and Toyota with 9 wins. We got some notables in this race. Kyle Busch is going to be in it. He'll be in the 51 truck. Parker Kligerman will be in the Henderson Motorsports 75. Christian Eckes will make his first start with Thor Sport in the 98 truck. And Grant Enfinger, he'll still be entered in this race. He'll be in the CR7 Motorsports 9 truck. So, guys, who do you have to win this race? Dalton, let's start off with you. I'm going to take a wild guess on who you're going to pick.
Mike, Ben Rhodes' winning streak is coming to an end this Friday night. KFB is going to win this weekend at Las Vegas on Friday night. I mean, come on, guys. You guys know how Kyle Busch is in the Truck Series. He's very unstoppable, especially at Las Vegas. One last year's race, I expect him to dominate just like last year. It's going to be the same thing. So, yeah, Mike, kiss Ben Rhodes' winning streak goodbye.
Until Kyle Busch gets a speeding penalty like he does all the time like he did all the time last year. Hope that happens.
Yep.
or he pulls off pit road only with 3 tires attached to his truck again.
Well, usually he goes back. Sometimes he doesn't. But I expect if he's going to speed, I expect it to be early, and then he'll be just right back up. Just make it entertaining.
So, Dalton, all I will say to that is I hope that Kyle Busch has his cell phone in the breast pocket of his fire suit, so that way he can take a nice photo of the rear window of Ben Rhodes' truck for when he wins again and goes 3 for 3. You've got the best seat in the house.
Isn't that illegal to have your phone in the truck, though?
It's Kyle Busch. He can do whatever he wants.
Nah.
So is that your pick? Ben Rhodes going 3 for 3 this year?
Ben Rhodes is a stud at the 1.5 miles. That's his bread and butter. Thor Sport's been awesome since they've gone back to the Toyota. Yes, Ben Rhodes 99 is the gambler's pick.
Well, for me, Kyle Busch is going to have a speeding penalty. He's not going to recover. Christian Eckes is going to wreck Ben Rhodes to get a little payback from Texas. And that's going to open up the door for a 2-time winner at this racetrack and Mr. Austin Hill. He put on a clinic here last fall. He's just really good here. He had a bullet, and so yeah, Austin Hill is going to go to victory lane, get a third win here at Vegas.
I was going to try to poke holes in your Christian Eckes wrecking Ben Rhodes theory with them being teammates, but I was like, oh yeah, we're teammates with Johnny Sauter, so maybe not.
Yeah. All All right, guys. So Kyle Busch is in this race. I got to go with Kyle Busch. I mean, he's just going to absolutely dominate this thing. Yeah, no contest. Kyle Busch, he's going to go out there and whoop some ass at his home track. And he's going to walk away with another trophy in the Truck Series.
You finally woke up. I'm so proud of you.
Dude, have you been watching the show for the past 2 weeks? I've been picking Kyle Busch in the Cup Series.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
Keep doing it. He's been terrible. Keep doing it, Ian.
Yeah, he's been pretty bad. I hope Haley Deegan is a nice roadblock for Kyle Busch, and she pulls a David Starr and takes up his line, and then they both just.
Come on, I thought we were done with that. I don't want to hear his name.
Haley Ding is too busy.
Nick's gonna pick him as his pick in the Xfinity race just to piss you off.
You stole it, man. Dude, that Whataburger car was fast, man. He's gonna do it.
Yeah. God, come on, guys. All right, let's get into the Xfinity race here. All right, it's the Alsco Uniforms 300. It's a 300-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 45 laps each, and the final stage is 110 for a total of 200 laps. Last year's winner was Chase Briscoe in the spring and the fall. He's moved up to the Cup Series now, fellas. So most driver wins of all time, it's Mark Martin. He's got 4 wins. He was dominant in the Busch Series, as they would call it back in the day. Most team wins is Roush Fenway Racing. They got 6 at this track. Most manufacturer wins is Chevy. They got 10. Some notables in this race. We got Josh Berry. He's going to be back in the 8 for Junior Motorsports. Tyler Reddick's going to be back in that 23 for Our Motorsports. Santino Ferrucci is going to be back in the 26 for Sam Hunt Racing. And Ty Dillon will be back in that 54 for Joe Gibbs Racing. So, guys, who do you have to win this race? Mike, let's start off with you.
I'm going to go with a guy who had a little bit of bad luck again last week. I'm going to go with Harrison Burton. 2 starts here, a top 5 and 2 top 10s. He's one of those guys, I think at some point also the bad luck kind of has to stop for a little bit too. And I think he will be a championship contender this year. And I think he gets the monkey off his back with a win this weekend.
All right, not bad. Nick, who you got?
He's kind of like when I'm picking winners now for the Xfinity Series, I just throw out all his stat books. That 22 car of Austin Cindric, he's just so fast everywhere we go. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we run nowadays. Austin Cindric's always going to be at the front of the field. And so I think that's what's going to happen again this week. I think Austin Cindric is going to win at Vegas. Dude's just bad fast everywhere, plain and simple.
All right. Dalton, who you got?
All right, Ian, I'm going to help you out here. I think Noah Gragson will get some redemption this weekend at Las Vegas. I didn't really look up the stats, to be honest with you, so my apologies for that. But I'm just going to go with my gut, and I think my gut says that that Noah Gragson's pissed off. He's angry. He wants some revenge. So I expect him to get some redemption at good old Las Vegas this weekend.
Dalton, I am right there with you with that pick. He is mad. He is hungry for that win. I'm going with my boy Noah Gragson to get that win done at his home track. He's got 3 top 5s and 4 top 10s here in 4 races. The guy is just really, really good here at Vegas. So I'm looking for him to get his first win of 2020 at his home track.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that he's from Las Vegas. What? No better feeling than winning at your hometown track. Kyle's only done it once. Not many people win at their hometown track. So it'd be really good for Noah Gragson to get a win at his hometown track at Las Vegas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we shouldn't even have to ask you who you're picking for these Xfinity Series races anymore. That's 4 in a row. You picked Noah Gragson.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder if that guy
the guy on the comments.
Bill from Virginia was that called me out for picking Ryan Blaney like 8 times last year.
This is 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Yep, 4 in a row for Noah. I'm gonna be picking him until he wins, man. Come on. All right, guys, let's get into the Cup Series race. We got the Pennzoil 400. It's a 400-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 80 laps each, and the final stage is 107 for a total of 267 laps. Last year's winners We had Joey Logano in the spring. He's won here 2 years in a row in the spring as well. And we had Kurt Busch winning in the fall. Most driver wins, the GOAT, Jimmy Johnson, he's got 4. Most team wins is Roush Fenway Racing with 7. And most manufacturer wins is Ford. They got 12 wins in this race. So, guys, who is your pick to win? You know what? I'll start off first since I've let you guys go through. I'm going with my guy, Kevin Harvick. He's got 7 top 5s and 12 top 10s here. The guy is just a beast whenever he comes here. He's just a beast when he comes to the mile and a halfs. So I'm looking for him to put that 4 car in victory lane on Sunday in Vegas.
Nice. So I have a little tradition that when Dalton's on the show, there's only one driver I can pick. Fortunately for me, he's good here. So I'm going to have to go with the 22 of Joey Logano.
Not a bad pick, Mikey.
Yeah,
I know Dalton's not too satisfied.
Yeah, I'm going to have to stay in the same boat as Mike. When we think of Las Vegas, we think of these Penske cars, and they're just dominant here for whatever reason. I'm going with the 2-car Brad Keselowski. He's got 3 wins here, 7 top 5s, 10 top 10s. Dude just knows how to get it done here. So yeah, I'm gonna stay in that Penske train, and this is their track. This is like this. They're so dominant here. So yeah, Keselowski's gonna get it done on Sunday.
All right, yeah, not a bad pick there either. Ford is really good at this track. All right, Mr. Dalton Good, who you got to win on Sunday at Sin City?
Boys, today's the day I go straight to hell. I gotta pick Joey Logano to win.
Whoa!
No!
Hold on!
No!
What?
Who
going-
are you, and what have you done with the real
I'm
Dalton
going
Good?
straight to hell.
You can't say you're Joey Logano's #1 hater and then go pick him to win a race.
What just happened here, guys?
The internet just broke.
I am not happy about this.
What?
Jesus,
All
please
his
forgive me
face is
for my
priceless
sins.
right now.
All of your followers are just gonna be like, "What the f- did he just say? Like what?"
At least I won't
Ian.
get canceled this time.
Ian, we desperately need like a 30-second clip of that we can retweet on Twitter.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Like what?
Dude,
I
you
will-
are going to lose like half your follower count.
If you tweet a video of that, I will kill you in your sleep. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Hey, man, you put it out there for our content.
Yeah, you said it, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they left your lips there, pal. Sorry
But-
about you.
let me get this over with before I go throw up. Joey Logano, 2 wins. Looks like 6 top 5s. Average finish of 8.4. I'm gonna go vomit. I'll be back.
And Dalton Good has
What?
left the building.
The 2021,
He might actually be puking.
the 2021 weird season continues with Dalton Good picking Joey Logano to win a race. I didn't think I'd ever see that one.
Yeah, for real.
This is probably the biggest sin I've ever done, but we are in Sin City, so I guess it's tradition.
I
Oh, my.
guess so, man. You might have to go get like a COVID test done or something. Are you feeling okay?
I need therapy.
God.
man.
But you know what? At least the cancel culture is not going to cancel me this time. I finally said something nice. Y'all happy?
Oh, they'll still find something, buddy. They'll still find something.
Yep. They
They'll
got nothing,
they'll
they got nothing
nitpick
better
your
to do.
words.
So they got nothing better to do. So
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, you got anything else to add before we head to Sin City for some racing this weekend?
Get it done.
All righty, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in to the Stock Car Spectacle. Of course, I'd like to thank our buddy Dalton Good for joining us this week. But it has been a wild ride with you, of course. Didn't know that it was going to end with you picking Joey Logano as your son.
let's just stop talking about it. I'm done. I don't even mention this.
Buddy, I'm going to be just mentioning it every time that we have you on. And be like, you're going to pick your buddy Joey Logano? Come on.
This will be the only time. I'll go ahead and say that right now.
I really hope he fulfills your wish and he gets that win for you.
Could
really
you
hope that.
imagine if he actually gets the dub this week?
I'm done. I quit.
I don't think he'd ever come back on the show.
Nope.
We got to have him on the next week if he wins.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We have to talk about that.
No,
Oh,
if
man.
he's still alive by then.
I refuse.
All right, guys. So make sure to check out our Spreadshirt store. All of our designs are designed by Dalton Good himself. So make sure to check that out. We'll have the link below in the description. Make sure to like this video, show some support for the Stock Car Spectacle, and subscribe to our channel so you're notified every time that we upload new content. Check out our other shows this week with Kinsel's Classroom, our Homestead review, and of course the Gambler's Picks. Make sure to tune in to Kodo's Mojo with me, Adam Cornwell, and Patrick Kodo as we give you weekly sports updates. You can find that on all podcast platforms. And make sure to check out our friends over at For the Lead. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinsel.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy Vegas.